Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the World Class Championship Wrestling Audio Review Series, August 6th, 1983. As we move into August, action is heating up here in World Class. I'm actually through the month of August and into September in my viewing. There is a missing episode. The first week in September is missing. We do get all of August, but the first week in September missing. We do return with September 10th. Just programming note here. The first match of the program, however, is a rerun as we review the hair match from 1783, June 17th, 1983. The hair match between Roberts and Iceman. If you're looking for feedback on that, certainly you can get that in the archives here. Not going to go through it a second time, but then we go to a promo with Chris Adams. Adams talking about being a kid that loves soccer, talking about wanting to win championships, soccer being exposed to kids in England as young as 3, he says. That's when it begins, and he says this happened with him, and he has loved athletics ever since. Talking about wanting to beat the Mongol, talking about wanting to be one of the bigger names in world class and all of that. Then we move into the continuation of the feud between the Mongol and Chris Adams. Not the best part of the, not the best part of the feud, so to speak, but it is what it is. Adams has been a standout star for the last several weeks and maybe even months, and so his matches with the Mongol, I guess, are notable for the continuation of the feud. The toss to the outside by the Mongol early gets the big man the advantage, and he keeps him on the outside, running him into the post and the like. Not quite sure that Skandar Akbar is as involved, as I don't remember seeing him at ringside in this particular contest, although there has not been a dissolution between Akbar and the Mongol at this point. But Mongol using a lot of power. Adams small for the time, not small by today's standards, but small for the time. But really great fire, fighting from underneath. Didn't realize that he was as big a babyface as he actually wound up to be. The story of the match, though, does seem to be the Mongol trying to keep Adams outside the ring, and Adams not having that, always coming back and fighting back to the inside. Finally, Adams having enough of this and throwing the Mongol over the top rope, violating the NWA rules, as the NWA states that a man thrown over the top rope is illegal and therefore a disqualification victory for the Mongol. But Adams uses this as an ability to do a tope to the outside, much to the delight of the fans. And then we move on to Mr. Ebony, another Akbar team member, against the Iceman King Parsons. Mr. Ebony not flanked by his manager yet again, so maybe they're going a different direction with Akbar's group of folks. I don't really know what to make of that, but Parsons and Ebony have been feuding for a little bit here, a couple of months to say the least, and Ebony takes the majority of the power shots. Parsons with the speed, so certainly clashing styles there, but the match is a barn burner for those that enjoy it, and the use of the butt by King Parsons gains him the victory, much to the dismay of Buddy Roberts on the outside, who attacks him post-match. And then we move to the main event. The Texas six-man tag team championships are on the line as the Von Erichs, all 3 of them, face the Freebirds. So remember we talked several months ago about the six-man tag team championships really being about the Freebirds Von Erichs feud. I don't even know that there would be a need for the six-man titles had the Freebirds not come in. The Von Erichs maybe would have found another trio to tangle with, but maybe not. Maybe also too the preponderance of six-man championships is being so close to the Mexican border where trios matches are such a big deal. The Von Erichs are dominant early. The weakness of Buddy Roberts is exposed here, not only with the hairpiece deal, but also just him being the guy to take the majority of punishment, be it from Kerry early in the match, Kevin more towards the middle. And it's clear that the Von Erichs are not above, yeah, not even cheating, but bending some rules to the delight of the fans, breaking eyes, or whatever the case may be when needed. Um, Needless to say that Roberts, gets the advantage when needed for his team, but he takes a good deal of punishment before that happens, and the Von Erichs do gain a bit of a negative as Kerry is thrust to the outside, landing on the reasonably, not too terribly long ago, less than 6 months ago, injured knee. And there's some wonder about Kerry's ability to continue. Kerry is, however, able to recover enough to be brought back into the ring the hard way, vertical suplex that being, and float over, but Kerry able to power out, and much to the chagrin of the Freebirds, actually, for some reason, I had this written down as all the Freebirds, but Jimmy Garvin in the match with Hayes and Roberts. Gordy not in the contest. So I wrote that down wrong. Maybe there's another six-man rematch that I'm thinking of, but it makes sense for Garvin to be in with his feuds with the Von Erichs, and certainly Kevin and David both have had their matches with Jimmy Garvin. Garvin, of course, a multi-time Texas champion, and probably one of the top heels in the area by this point. But the Von Erichs do walk away as your victors, much to the chagrin of the Freebirds, who closed the program with an interview, and the crossbody from Kevin is the issue, and he gets the victory. Freebirds not happy with not having the gold, not having the support, but we'll continue our foray through the month of August here on World Class. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment.